What's up people, welcome back to the TSM channel where today we're talking about movies. What a fucking shocker. Over the last few weeks, my faith in James Gunn's DC cinematic universe has been steadily falling downhill. Whether it be due to the actors and writers strikes currently taking place in Hollywood, or Gunn casting D-list heroes in an A-list Superman movie. Mr. Terrific and Guy Gardner. Really? A lesser Green Lantern and a hero that hardly anyone knows unless they're a hardcore comic fan or they watch the latter seasons of Arrow. Don't even get me started on Dora the Explorer's Hawk Girl. But certain rumours have been circulating recently, and I've been seeing this more and more to the point where I was truly wondering how much weight these rumours had. But now it appears to be fully confirmed. Gal Gadot is returning as Wonder Woman. Now, I really liked Gal Gadot in the role. Wonder Woman in BVS was badass, her first solo movie was fucking awesome, and even her being laboured with some shit material, I got the impression that she was at least trying her best with what she had to work with. And let's be honest, she isn't exactly hard on the eye. But all this now seems to be blowing up in DC's face. Fans are not happy that Gadot is staying in the role, but our nerd, lord and saviour Henry Cavill has been replaced as Superman. As mentioned, I think Gal Gadot is a great Wonder Woman, but her still being around creates massive problems. Being the only one to remain from Snyder's big three towards the top of that problem list. Cavill and Affleck now gone, and Gadot still sticking around is just going to create massive confusion. Sure, Gunn announced the whole Elseworlds thing, and let's be honest, that's probably where this kind of Wonder Woman will end up. But how long will it be before this Elseworlds branch of movies becomes more popular than the main slate of superhero films he's got coming? Matt Reeves' Batman was very popular, and chucking in a competent Wonder Woman movie, it's only going to cause more trouble for Warner Brothers. In my eyes, Gunn is proving he isn't really a man of his word. His promise was to reboot the whole cinematic universe and create good storytelling with consistency. He's folding back on that faster than I thought possible. Coming to us from the Mail Online, DC fans voice fury as Gal Gadot reveals she will return as Wonder Woman, even after Henry Cavill was recast as Superman in so-called overhaul of the series. DC fans have expressed their outrage after Gal Gadot announced that she would be returning for Wonder Woman 3. The actress, 38, revealed that she will be working on the film with James Gunn during an interview with comicbook.com, which was released on Wednesday but conducted before the SAG-AFTRA strike. I love portraying Wonder Woman. It's so close to and dear to my heart. From what I heard from James and from Peter is that we're going to develop a Wonder Woman 3 together, Gadot said. But this did not sit well with dozens of DC fans who took to Twitter to express their upset. Others expressed their confusion on why Gunn decided to keep Gadot in the midst of the complete DC reboot. Gunn announced his slate for the big 8 to 10 year overhaul for the DC universe in January. He explained that DC has been disconnected in film and television for a long time. I have incredibly deep connection to these characters, to these stories, and to wanting to create that type of magic, not only in the kid that I was, but in the connection that I had with my father with friends later on, Gunn explained. He added, wanting to create a unified world in DC where we tell stories. In order to truly revamp the franchise, Gunn has hinted that most of the returning characters will be recast for consistency, so fans were confused when they heard Gadot might be stepping back in as Wonder Woman. One fan asked, I thought DC was supposed to get a reboot. Why is Gal Gadot still playing Wonder Woman? Meanwhile, others were frustrated because some of other pivotal characters in the DC universe who were popular with fans have been recast. For instance, Henry Cavill has been booted from the role of Superman, and Ben Affleck's Batman film was also scrapped in a direct response to the reboot. Yet he couldn't keep Cavill? It seems hypocritical that a Gunn wants to let the past go, yet he hires someone from the previous universe back. We didn't fire Henry. Henry was never cast. For me, it's about who do I want to cast as Superman, and who do filmmakers we have want to cast. And for me, for this story, it isn't Henry. Gunn told THR about the recent casting of David Corenswet in the role of Superman. I like Henry. I think he's a great guy. I think he's getting dicked around by a lot of people, including the former regime at this company, and including yourself, mate. While this is certainly a fair amount of disappointment surrounding Gadot's announcement, some fans pointed out that she didn't say in which capacity she would be returning. Regardless, Gadot's statement is quite surprising considering sources told THR that Wonder Woman 3 was no longer happening in December of 2022. They told the outlet that Patty Jenkins' Wonder Woman 3 is not moving forward and is considered dead in its current incarnation. Yeah, because Patty Jenkins can't do shit when she's given the reins herself. It's possible that in an effort to curb offshoots of the traditional DC canon, which Gunn has dubbed as DC Elseworlds, Jenkins is no longer attached to Wonder Woman, but Gadot will be. A similar thing happened to Zack Snyder, whose DCEU was discontinued in order to unify the DC world and allow Gunn to move forward with his vision. I just don't think Gadot should come back. Gunn needs to stick to his guns and deliver on what he promised. If you're getting rid of Henry and Ben, you need to get rid of Gal as well. That includes Miller, and that includes Momoa. Be a man of your word, for fuck's sake. Does it really matter in the first place? By the time these strikes are over and production can start on projects again, the apathy will have set in so hard to a point that no one will care. It's already happening. I think even though Warner Brothers has access to the most iconic superheroes in history, they are destined to fail. And that hurts. Is it you? Is it me?